Okay, so we're here in Malibu Creek. This is a site called Cross Creek. This is the bottom part of the Sarah Retreat property. So we're just a little bit inland from sort of the main town center of downtown Malibu. And this is a typical situation in early summer. So this is a year-round creek, so we have water in it all the time. This is Malibu Creek. But as you can see, it's relatively low. So this area where we are is full of residential housing and a lot of development right up to the edge of the banks. And so this is a classic Southern California management challenge where we have things like, you can see arundo here, we have a lot of algae, we have a lot of non-natives that have sort of crept in from people's property, etc. And we're in this relatively deep canyon, this relatively Mediterranean canyon that has all the development pressures of much of popular Southern California. This particular area is going to lead about I don't know, 1 river mile or so down to Malibu Lagoon, just down here, and you can see there's a house on the top there, and that's overlooking the lagoon, or looks down upon the lagoon. So this is a release site. So what our friends here have done, from a whole bunch of partners, Aquarium of the Pacific, Heal the Bay, Santa Monica Mountains RCD, CSUCI, all these different U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, all these great partners, they went in and we salvaged some Tidewater Gobies from just after the Palisades fire. And so the idea here is to make sure that they weren't going to be swamped with sediment, because one of the big problems we have post-fire is all the runoff. And so these guys are getting ready to release the gobies.
And who's doing, Eric, are you doing the tally?
We've already done tallies.
Oh, okay.
Aquariums have already done tallies.
Okay.
I'll scoot more, babe.
Yeah,
Come on, Stace, they're your babies
Come
too.
on in, Stace. We'll make room.
Okay, so everybody's taking pictures. So we're basically scooping out the gobies. We're going to put them in 3 different locations. And so the idea here was, if we were to have had a big slug of sediment, if a bunch of heavy rains happened and we had a big chunk of sediment come down, it could have smothered and killed these estuary-dwelling critters and these coastal stream-dwelling critters. Now these guys aren't typically far up in the creek. They're really typically more right around the main brackish water area. But nevertheless, they could be smothered by these creek flows, by the sediment that comes down these creek areas. And so the idea was, we pulled them out, put them in aquaria for the last about 5 months, and now we're putting them back. So the idea was not to have a captive breeding population of these small little fish, but rather to have just a refugia, a temporal refugia. So that now, even in the burn areas, we're starting to see some grasses and things come back up. So the sediment is, so we're less likely to have a big solid slug of material come down. So it's safer to release them. So this is the first release point, which again is in Malibu Creek, which is just above Malibu Lagoon. And this is, Chris, what's today, 16th? Say 16th? June 17th, 2025. So there we go. Tuesday of note.
She's gonna stop.
Yeah, too.